I was going to try to have a really cool dirt burnout video of this car as a intro to things to carry with you if you were to daily drive a vehicle, but I kind of really broke my water pump. So anyway, stay tuned to watch the video about things you probably ought to carry if you daily drive a classic vehicle, because things happen. A tip for daily driving classic cars: get yourself a Bluetooth speaker. It's a lot of our cars came with AM radios. Mine happens to not work. You can get FM, FM converters for the antenna line, but if the radio doesn't work, that doesn't help. And a $15, $20 Bluetooth speaker will save your life. Another tip: carry a spare jacket. Whether you need to kneel on it to change a tire in the snow and you got good clothes on, or to climb under a vehicle because something stuck under it or something fell off, like an exhaust pipe, and you got to retie it back up, you may be thanking me later. Carrying a good set of hand warmers may help you get down the road if your car does break down. Another tip for daily driving a classic vehicle is to carry some spare parts. You don't really need anything crazy like motors and transmissions or U-joints. Mostly just like common stuff, such as light bulbs and zip ties, just kind of some stuff to help keep everything together. But they also could be parts just to get you home, such as an electric fuel pump that is rigged up to hook directly to the battery. I had a problem with the Chevy 2 where the little one-way valves would fall out of the fuel pump. Now I was running the old style, and it was a common problem where it'd leave me on the side of the road. It would just shut down because it wasn't getting fuel pressure. It was a very aggravating problem because I just have to buy a new fuel pump, which wasn't, being as it was the older style, they didn't stock it, so I always had to have it ordered. Well, then it'd take a couple days. But at least getting this set up, I'd be able to make it home and not have to have someone tow. Or if you got a problem that's reoccurring, such as in my truck where the HEI module keeps going out, always carry a spare. And the biggest thing is to make sure you have the tools to repair it when you're on the road. Again, so you don't have to get towed home. Now this is kind of a weird thing because HEI modules don't go out, but when they do, they just stop. I drove my other Nova with HEI for 9 years and never had a single issue. This is just an oddball, I think. Another tip: carry some spare fluids. Another tip for daily driving a classic vehicle is to have a good GPS speedometer on your phone. Because let's face it, sometimes these older vehicles, speedometers aren't always quite right. Using Rain-X is another great thing to do if you daily drive a classic. Seems like the windshield wiper speeds are either super slow or super fast. That's so fast that it's almost useless. The Rain-X kind of helps mitigate a lot of the problems and helps everything bead off so you can still use that slow setting. The biggest tip for daily driving a classic: always carry a fire extinguisher. Not just for something that you've messed with, but especially when you first start and you don't know the history of the vehicle, it may come to save you or someone else's daily drive. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any neat tips, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.